gentlemen, welcome to Summer Night. We are so glad to see everyone's here. We really appreciate that. Even outside it's so snowing, you know. Last time, we have introduced about what typical Japan is. But this time, it's a Japanese New Year Day. I promise this event will be unforgettable and a memorable day for you guys tonight. Thank you. Next, we'd like to conduct the Japanese national anthem. So would you guys stand up, please? Thank you. Have a seat, please. So tonight, we invited some special guests. And at this time, Mr. Lamo is going to greet or represent special guests. Mr. Lamo is the office director of the Japanese American Academic Center called JAC. JAC is an institution that is open for English learning students to enter the university in the United States. And Mr. Lamo is trusted by all JAC members. So Mr. Lamo, I have a question. I heard that you have been to Japan before. What did you discover in Japan?
Well, before I ever went to Japan, I had discovered Japan when I was in high school. In 1964, Japan had the Olympics, and this was sort of the beginning of Japan's entrance onto the world stage as a contemporary world power. I'm sitting in Colorado looking at National Geographic, and here's this article about the Olympics in Japan, and here is the Shinkansen. I was crazy about trains as a kid, and here was this super train that looked like an airplane. We didn't have anything like that. Man, I wanted to ride that train. In the magazine, there was a picture of the train in front of Mount Fuji, and I said, I want to be in that picture. Years later, I was in that picture, enjoying the vision of Mount Fuji off to the west, and I took the world's worst picture of Mount Fuji. There are all these metal frames over the train tracks that hold the electric wire. The train goes so fast, you can't see them, but the camera puts a stop to that. So here was all this metal in front of Mount Fuji. There would be other times. Obviously, my relationship with Japan has been long-term. Like all long-term relationships, it has involved discovery after discovery after discovery. Tonight, we are here to celebrate Japan, and for almost every person, there is something special that can interest you about Japan. Japan is unique in the world in that it was an isolated country that allowed it to develop in its own way. And to this day, everything from Japan has a sort of special spin on it. It's an interesting combination of the very familiar and the very different. So whatever you like, electronics and the famous Electric City in Tokyo, anime, history, nature, the rock and roll sentences of Murakami, whatever you like, you can find something of interest. And before I go, let me remind you all that one custom is, since this is a New Year's celebration, is you watch the sun come up on New Year's morning. So do that and think about what a good time you had tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lyman. Okay, now let's move into the presentation and learn about some Japanese New Year Day. So the presentation member come up on the stage and would you tell what the Japanese New Year Day is?
There are 5 Japanese students here. It's the first time for them to come to the US for New Year's Eve. He is Kohei. He likes history. He wants to be a firefighter someday, and he wants to save cats. She is Misaki. She loves to play games, and she loves to drink chocolate milk and take long walks on the beach. Here we have Yuino. She loves the money, the dollar bills, and likes to throw money around town. Here is Sakura. She loves to eat food. She wants to meet a nice and wonderful and gentle guy someday. Here is Yui. She loves to listen to music. She loves to sing in the shower and likes to live life on the edge.
Oh, this year is going to be over so soon.
Yeah, I know, time goes so fast.
But I can't believe you spend New Year in America. It's wonderful. Hey, Sakura, what are you doing?
I'm eating Doritos. Don't ask me.
Okay.
I think American New Year is very interesting, but I really miss Japanese New Year.
Me too. Japanese New Year is very unique. Really? I think American New Year is also interesting.
Hey, take a look. This TV show is about Japanese New Year. It's starting now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Preston Butterfield with Samurai News. Today, we'll tell you wonderful folks about New Year's Eve in Japan. There are various customs in Japan, such as New Year's foods, events, gifts, games, and other various customs. At first, Japanese people have some traditional dishes every year. They eat toshikoshi soba, osechi, and zoni. Toshikoshi soba means year-crossing noodles. Osechi is especially traditional because it has boxes called jubako. It has 3 or 4 boxes that are like floors. Zoni is like a soup which has common vegetables and rice in it. It is one of the most important dishes for New Year's.
Oh, Japanese food! I want to eat them.
Yeah, so do I. I really miss them, especially toshiko soba.
Yes, it's my food. Every year, my family eats toshikoshi soba before the midnight on New Year's Eve.
I think, so what do you wish for when you eat toshikoshi soba every year?
Which? What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know that? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Because we wish for long and healthy life, like soba noodles, we eat toshikoshi soba.
So, do you know how many people ate toshikoshi soba last year? You
No.
guys don't know? The answer is 60%.
Wow, 60%? That's a lot. Then I like osechi better than toshikoshi soba. Yeah, because I can enjoy a lot of tastes in osechi food. It's a little bit expensive, but it's so delicious.
Yeah, I think jubako is a unique Japanese style. Yeah, I like it. But for me, zoni is my favorite food.
Wow, Johnny, I like it so much.
Yeah, you know zoni taste depends on each family. It's interesting, right?
Yeah, my home style zoni tastes like white miso. And yeah, you guys know miso is made from soybeans, malted rice, and salt. In my city, white miso is popular.
Oh, that's good, but in my case, I eat mixed miso.
I like both.
Next, we'll talk about Japanese New Year's customs. In Japan, on December 31st, they have a traditional bell. It's called Joya no Kane. This bell is rung 108 times. On New Year's Day, many people visit a temple or shrine and pray for peace and safety. When they visit there, they draw omikuji, which is a paper fortune, and it's a random fortune written in a strip of paper.
Really? I didn't know the bell is 100 times. Does anyone know why?
You guys don't know?
No.
I know. It's a
Yes.
represent of the number of our desires, and it's run 100 times to remove it.
Oh, I see.
You got it? And after the bell is rung, we go to the shrine with my friend. Hey, you guys, which shrine do you usually visit?
Well, I go to shrine near my house because famous shrine is always very crowded.
Yeah, so crowded.
But the sound is very beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. So while listening to the bell sound, we're gonna look back at this year and we talk about coming year.
Sounds good. I always draw omikuji to read my fortune for the coming year. After that, I go back home. Last year, my omikuji said my fortune was not good, so I hope to draw good one next year. Yeah, in my case, omikuji showed me this year will be so lucky, but nothing happened.
Oh, that's too bad, but don't worry about that because there's some times to come. So maybe something great will happen to you. I hope that.
There's still more to Japanese New Year's than just food and customs. There are games too. There's some unique games, such as Kuwarai or Lucky Laugh. There's also Inmama, which is like catching a ball in a cup tied to a string. They also write calligraphy for the first of the year with a Japanese pen and create Japanese symbols called kakizome.
Oh, these are US games. Hey, take a look. I have a kendama.
Oh! Sure.
Okay, I can try it.
Hey, by the way, I've never played Hikuai.
Really? Why not? It is so fun, isn't it?
You think so? But how to play it?
It's very easy. It is like being played on the donkey. You just gonna make a face with your eyes closed.
Oh, is there a winner?
No, we play it just for fun.
Hey, Takizome is not a game, but we made sure to do it when we were in junior high school, right?
Yeah, I did.
Me too. It was homework for winter vacation, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, we need and do we need to sit and face specific direction when we write?
Yes, and we usually write our hope or wish, and it's on January 2nd.
There are also New Year's gifts in Japan. Presents aren't games, comic books, or toys. They usually get money for New Year's gifts. What a great present that is, folks!
I'm afraid that we cannot get otoshidama this year.
What? What do you say? You still get otoshidama?
Yes, I think that's normal.
No, I haven't got otoshidama since I was a university student.
Oh, poor you. But I think I can get otoshidama until I earn money by myself.
I think it is not important for us now, but when we were a child, it was very important. We couldn't live without otoshidama.
Yeah, I think so too. I was really happy when I got it. And I could buy anything, whatever I want, like video games. So how much did you get it when you were a high school student?
I got $300.
Oh, what is $300? For me, $3,000.
Wow! What a rich man! But maybe that depends how many relatives we have.
Well, it's almost time to say goodbye to all you lovely folks. At last, there is Kohaku Mitagasa. It's a New Year's Eve battle. It's the battle of red and white. It's a singing and dancing competition between the most popular artists and is one of the most famous TV shows in the end of the year.
Kohaku Takase is so interesting. Yeah, my family watches it every year, so we have to get the Kohaku Takase for New Year.
Yeah, that's why. It's a necessary event to see on New Year's Eve.
Yes. But why is it called Kohaku? I mean, why are there red and white teams?
Because red and white are lucky color in Japan. Red team is a female team, and the white team is a male team, right?
Yes, and this team includes many popular famous artists. So, which artists do you like?
I love Morning Musume.
No, Shanatsaka. EXILE is the best.
What? No, AKB48 is the best. They are so cute.
Oh, look! It just said it now!
Hello everyone. We are going to start Kohaku Tagasu, which is called the Battle of the Red and White in English. And again, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Yusuke. I'm going to be MC for White Team.
My
My name is Chisato. I'm going to be an MC for Red Team. As you guys know, this is a competition between Red and White Team. So I'm sure the team is going to win.
No. What are you talking about? Not kidding, right?
No, it's not kidding.
White team is going to win. But wait, we have keep saying we're going to win or not. Like, who is going to judge us?
Oh, actually, we invited some special guests for tonight. So let me introduce them from the left side. Mrs. Deborah Lee, she is a professor of foreign language and she teaches Spanish in this university. Mr. Monti, he is a president of International Student Association. Mr. Nibeshi, he is a president of the First Student Association. Mr. Raimon, he is a director of Japan American Academic Center. Mrs. Godiana, she is a director of Intensive English Program. Mrs. Kelly, she is an administrative assistant of Intensive English Program. Mrs. Pombo, she is a president of Korean Student Association.
Right now, there are 2 more available seats left.
So does anyone want to be a judge?
Alright, you and you come up on the stage and have a seat. Yes.
Yeah, please come up on the stage.
Have a seat. Yes. So what's your name?
My name is Jimmy Simpson.
Simpson. Good to see you.
You too.
What's your name?
James Smith.
Good to see you. Okay, are you guys excited? Alright. Don't worry. For judge, it's gonna be very simple. So first of all, we only have 3 rounds. And then in a round, there are 2 competitions. At the end of each round, I'm going to ask the judges which performance is better. And then I believe you guys have a flag on the table, right? There's the color on both sides, red or white. And then I'm going to ask which one's better. You just raise your flag. That's how we decide. And then the team got a 4 point, that's the winner. Is that very simple? You guys got it?
Got it?
Now, it's everything set up. So, it's showtime!
For the red team, AKB48.
Versus for white team, Perfume. In English, going to explain what AKB48 is.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing tonight? My name is Ingrid and I'll be here to explain what each song is about, okay? And for the singers and what they do. Anyways, so AKB48 is the most famous idol group in Japan. Yeah, I tried to think that and I know it's the most famous, like it's a big deal, everyone knows that and yeah. It's also known as the largest idol group. Nearly 100 members are in this girls group. So can you imagine like 100 people? Like, but I'm pretty sure there will not be 100 people dancing here on stage because, yeah, anyways. So the popularity of AKB48 has been characterized as a social phenomenon in Japan. The song we are about to perform on stage is called Manatino Sounds Good and it expresses girly, cute love in the song. We want to show our cuteness through the dance. Check this out.
so adorable. Especially when I like the part was their uniform. You know, they were like pink scarf and then pink t-shirts, like, ooh, so cute. I mean, too cute for me, pretty for me though.
So can you pick who was the best?
Well, let me think. It was a pretty hard question. How many people are there? Like 9 or 10?
No, there are 11 people there.
It was 11. That's pretty a lot.
So, but think about the Japanese idol group.
Oh yeah, that